I've been with him for 6 years, so it took me a long time. And because as a woman, I always thought that, I have this traditional value that I have to stick by my husband because I'm married, and I want the community or family member to see that, I'm trying my best to work in the relationship. Because of that feeling that, I don't want to disappoint my family, and or um embarrass in among like families and friends, and that I just continue with the relationship and just hoping that one day he will change, or one day we can work this out. I thought it was a normal relationship that we can talk and work things out, but it wasn't, because he wasn't in the same page or same position as me. His true self came out. He became very aggressive, put me down. Everything. Just being with him wasn't like a happy. It wasn't happy. He brought a lot of anger, disappointment into my life, and everything that I wanted to do, he's always like put me down and hold me back. So he stopped me from my studying. I was doing a business degree in TAFE, a diploma. While in my study, he came into my class and said, "Nah, you don't need to study this. I'll be there for you. I'll help you." Pull me out, and because I trusted him, and because I thought that he was my husband and I can rely on him, and that he's going to look after me in the future. So that's why I decided to follow him and decide to go with him. And living with him, eventually, well, it became very toxic. It was like he won't let me engage with my family, my friends, and every time when I dress up really nicely, he would just put me down and saying that, why are you dressing up so nicely? You don't need to do that and all this stuff. And I thought, because he said that, I thought he loved me how the way I am, but it's not, because he was trying to deteriorate me, to make me feel, that I'm just not to care about myself. Basically, that was his aim and goal. He knew that I was trying to look after myself, and he just like always comment on very negative. So everything was negative. Everything was like, I wasn't happy. That's the thing. And I just realized that because I wasn't happy with him, I felt that the relationship wasn't meant to be. And I felt that I had to get out, because I can't live my life unhappy for the rest of my life. What I realized, he was trying to distance me from my family, because every time we have a party, a family get together, at the end of the party, he will make a very negative comment about my family, trying to pinpoint stuff that my family doesn't care about me, that we don't need the family. Basically, he's trying to isolate me away from my family. And so every party we have, it wasn't like, in the end, it wasn't happy moment. Like I would feel joyful in the beginning, until when the party finished, he would like be, just bring everything down. Yeah. And I think that was his way of trying to isolate me away from my family and friends. Having my son was the best thing, because he really taught me and really have shown me that, what love is. Because as you love your child, you understand what true love is, and what you want to provide for the person you love. I realized that he wasn't there. He didn't want to provide for his son or me. So I had to get out of it. He wasn't there to care for the child. He wasn't there to care for me. And not only that, he also showed some aggressiveness toward my son. So I felt that, I don't want my son to be in that environment. I don't want him to see this and witness this situation where his mother's been hurt and been upset all the time. So I decided, yes, it was good for us to be apart. It come to realization that I'm alone. I have to do this alone. I had to figure out a way, this. And not only that, providing the care for my son, and, and trying to figure out what I can do to better our life. It was hard, but eventually we have, overcome it, and it's been 7 years, and yes. When my son went to preschool, I didn't know what to do, and I got into a course, and that course have really helped me to decide what I want to do in the future. So myself up, building up my skill, building up my dream, my goal, And not only that, like, there are programs run in the core community, including, like, the woman group, as I mentioned, that is really supportive. Like, we can come together, we can discuss, issue that relate regarding, like, just being a woman and what women have to go through in society. I find great strength and support within each of the women that I meet in the group, and that really boosts me to keep continue doing what I'm doing and keep going and having a purpose in life and getting the comfort that I needed. Hope and my dream for myself is just to have a better life, to to overcome every situation obstacle that I'm facing, and to provide a good future for me and my family and me and my son. Hey, domestic violence, but I want people to know that it's not an easy situation. For the victim, I believe there's help out there, but to be in that situation, it's a very dark, cloudy moment. It's everything that you can say, everything that is bad. You don't know what to do, you're confused, you feel depressed, you feel sad, anxiety, all that feeling come when you're in that environment, in that situation. And sometimes we just need that little help, that little hand that reach out to us and pull us out of that situation. And I think in society, we can unite and support each other, especially victim who's in domestic violence. We can help make the world a better place for everyone. And those who feel alone will feel that they are comforted and that they are, acknowledged of, what situation they're in, and that there are people out there who care.